They know what's needed. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will lift them into the knockout stages. Here on EA TV. Two nations ready to test themselves on this grand stage, and a real sense that something special could unfold. I'm Derek Ray, ready to provide you with all the commentary today, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. Who will come out on top? It's Croatia, and they take on Ghana.
Well, this should be an interesting game. Two good teams, some exciting players, and everything to play for here.
And the starting 11 for Croatia. Dominik Livakovic is the goalkeeper. Mateo Kovacic plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And here's the Ghana starting 11.
Well, I'm intrigued to see how their two midfield players cope in there today, because they look very isolated. Yes, they're good athletes and skillful players, but it's asking an awful lot of them.
And there we have it, the first half is underway. Mateo Kovacic. Pasalic. Josip Stanisic. Budimir with it. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Good vision there. Well, the home supporters know what their assignment is, namely to cheer their heroes on to a place in the last 16.
Well, they'll need a little help from elsewhere if they're to go through today. But all they can do is focus on this game and get the 3 points.
Terrific block. And a foul there. That's a good-looking pass. Ayew, and taken cleanly by the keeper. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
I thought he was brilliant last time out. Scored a couple of goals, but it was his general play as well that was excellent. Coming short to receive the ball, making runs in behind defenders. He was outstanding, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Real chance. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. Partey. That's a good-looking ball. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And all eyes on the referee. Penalty given. This to make it 1-0. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, it's audacious, but in the end, a very good penalty, you have to say.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Mateo Kovacic. The ball with Luka Modric. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Well, not the pass he had in mind.
Well, they can't afford to give the ball away so easily.
Ayew. Good visualisation and execution. Williams! What a save! Josip Šutalo. A bit scruffy with the ball, Kovacic. This looks interesting. Well, you have to categorise that as a missed opportunity. High pressing and good high pressing. Great defending under pressure.
How did that stay out? Terrific clearance.
Unable to keep the ball. Williams. It's looking promising. Couldn't put it away. They still lead, however.
Well, he really should be working the goalkeeper there. It's a great chance to score.
Dominik Livakovic. The ball with Luka Modric. Well, spot on with that challenge. Can he find the right pass? Oh, lovely ball. Might be a chance here. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Two 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Gvardiol. Not the pass he had in mind.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Ball control is the key. Thomas Partey. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game.
Well, his skill level to go past defenders and get shots away has been excellent today. The only surprise, he's just got the one goal.
And away they go again, into the second half. Williams. Partey. Looking ball. Oh, that's a magnificent volley! What a thumper! And far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it. Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Mateo Kovacic. The ball with Luka Modric. And to Budimir. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And the upshot is free kick. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Nothing wrong with the idea on the free kick, but the goalkeeper has it. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Marco Pasalic. Could be dangerous. Pasalic. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Substitution time it is here. Thomas Partey. Gideon Mensah. Very quick thinking there. Modric with options around him. Ball retention so important. Owusu. Marco Pasalic. Budimir with it. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
They got everything right there.
Decent position. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Here it is now, a substitution. Partey. This looks more than decent. Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Promising looking ball. Chance here. Credit to them for winning back possession.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. The keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Mateo Kovacic. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Williams. And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
Corner kick played in. Met it cleanly, but unable to steer it away from the goalkeeper. Ivan Perisic. Šutalo. And Kramaric on the ball. Petar Musa. Showing a great defensive instinct. Five minutes to go. Targets available, cross comes in. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Now a decent position. Electing to shoot, and a decent save. Full credit. A corner from Modric. Well, threat over for now. Abdul Rahman Baba. So a throw in here. Fancies it. And there goes the final whistle, and it's disappointment for Croatia. This is not the result they had in mind.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, in typical fashion, Iñaki Williams did his job out there on the pitch. How would you sum up his contribution?
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.